end zone. Into traffic, complete! And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third and long for him here. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he'll haul in this punt. Fair catch made at the 45-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. They'll motion Brown right. Hurts on first down. He's fine Smith. Time still to go here. This is second down.
Devontae Smith. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 39-yard line.
He's got Smith again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And an Eagles first down.
Play action. Hurts has it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
That's the line, he's going to run for it. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This is a 55-yard look from left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys about set to take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. So first down from the 41.
And the Cowboys.
They'll stick with Achane. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. John Campbell, yet another first-round defender out of Alabama. They're on the tackle.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Going back to that Pickens well again. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a third-quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His third through the air this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Cowboys will line up.
Prescott's going to throw for it. And the 10-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Well, no harm in going for it there, Brock. Wanted to make it a field goal game, but their advantage instead stays at 1.
Yeah, that data book tells you it's the right call to make because we're here in the second half. Leading by 2 instead of just 1 doesn't make much of a difference either way. You still now trail with an opposing field goal, and that's what they've got to defend against right now.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. New set of downs for them from the 31. First down throwing for Hurts. Finds Barkley underneath. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 6. That's good for Eagles. First down.
On first down, Hurts. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw, Hurts. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down.
Third down and 15.
Here he goes, third and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's him on the in route. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
3 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
One of the tight ends motioning left. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2.
He gets it again. Shoots away from one. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now they'll hand it off to Achane. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He's across midfield.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now second
Dak
and
now
6.
from the gun. And the sideline at the 30, still going. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
That's good for a Cowboys first
A
down.
run now with Achane. It's a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 6.
Setting him on the dive. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Here's a screen for Achane. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting Peter in the 3rd. Devon Achane with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys bring it back to even. Brown with a return here. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And this is an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's
Barkley got hit and he lost the football. Oh, but fortunately, he was able to fall on it, and they will maintain possession. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
A gain of 26 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys' 7-yard line.
Motion man left is Brown. Here's another for it. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. It's a sneak, Hurts. He runs it across, touchdown! The Eagles take a 3rd quarter lead. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Elliott's It's all set for the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Cowboys send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Prescott on first and 10. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the gun is Prescott. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And this is going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
60. Cowboys 46.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. He dodged the tackle. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. First and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second down carry for Achane. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And an Eagle first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Shoots another one. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. A gain of 12.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Third and long, they're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And this one does not go far.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. On 4th down, Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. He's at midfield. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Our coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
1st and 10 from the 32. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Design quarterback run here. Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. And somebody jumped on it around the 5. Who's got it? Oh, officials say it's going to stay with the offense.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Trying to run it in. Achane. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Prescott here from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd and goal, Prescott. Hits the slant. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
60. Cowboys 53.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff headed right, Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good.
Hurts to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Now a pause to attend to an injured player, and this is a worrying sight. It is Saquon Barkley who was hurt on the play. We've set it down from 37. Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's a good Eagles 1st down. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Eagles.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it. They did it a whole lot better that time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Hurts now from the gun. Smith brings in another one. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Eagles
Working inside the red zone. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's tackled for no gain.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. And if it were all but a select few quarterbacks, we'd be remarking at the type of game this guy's having, right? But, now this is Jalen Hurts, so we know that it is always in the realm of possibility. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. spins right by him. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. The Cowboys and a running back, De'Von Achane, getting back to work. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Going back to that Pickens well again. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
And the Cowboys, first down.
Achane, a first down carry. Escapes the defender. Delivers another move. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. And he's tackled for a short gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Dak to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Cowboys.
No running here with Jaden Blue. Kicks away from one. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 4.
Running for it, it's Achane. And he makes it across. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. De'Von Achane with the touchdown.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 60.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for an Eagles.
Play action. Hurts has it. Yet another goal for Goddard. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Tight end in motion now.
At the 18-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he gives himself up after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, he's going for it again. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Got his man, that's Brown again. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
So after a second look, they say he did not break the plane. No touchdown. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Gets it again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on the 3rd and 1 run.
A 23-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Returning in from the 16. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Cowboys to George Pickens set for this next possession. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Outside, Ferguson's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys.
1st and 10, Prescott.
Brought down back at the 43-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Dak now from the gun. Escapes the sack. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 7. brings up
They'll throw, 3rd and long. To the outside, it's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And this is going to be a pick 6, touchdown, Philadelphia.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
60.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the 16. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Cowboys and George Pickens set for this next possession. And any comeback hopes they may have been entertaining, Brock. Well, they might have left the field after that last pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty incredible things happen in the 4th quarter before, but now a 3-score game coming off of a turnover. Well, this one should be likely over.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun is Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
9 yards.
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he is down to the 30-yard line. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, here's Dak. Go to the right side, is caught by Ferguson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They're running the option, short side. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
15 yards. That's another Cowboy.
It's Achane on the inside give. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense to the line fast.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Prescott here from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys cut the lead down to 10. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running left with Bigsby. He will be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. 1st and 10 from the 32. This is Bigsby. And gets a few on the plunge forward. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Bigsby. And we'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles with a 10-point advantage. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Hurts looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
You know, Brock, I'm going to admit a little bit of surprise here. As pass-heavy as this league has become, that this record isn't at least challenged a little more often. But finally, just like that, someone has conquered it.
And now, Kate, now there is a new single-game record for everyone to chase when it comes to those passing yards. I know as a former quarterback, we love seeing this record challenged, and we want to see just how high people will take it in the future.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me dead cause they said that I'm killing it. Started out with drugs and hunting season. Now I got my metal up like a kid again. Wasn't trying to make it, then I went and made it. Then I made a song about and they played it. Dang, it's been a good run for a lucky redneck, but I still got a box to check. Cause everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like, yeah, it goes like, I just met a kid with it in his bed. He just took a pic, said my said he witnessed me for Halloween, and when he did, everybody at the party sang, my town's smaller than your town. Damn, y'all, what the hell is my life now? It's like how everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like flatline for the ninth time. I'm on a first name basis with the afterlife, and there's no ceiling when you're the demon. I dug myself out of the dirt for a reason, and I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down, 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror first. You keep them coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mind, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Hey, crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
Run it down, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last long. Don't happen the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the and my homies got rich doing that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up I'm gonna the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them and hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we get. And sure everything come up full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running and with nothing to stomach, defeating the neighborhood, bruh. They ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't to do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up. So run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest when sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Church. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. So nobody needs an advantage now, we need some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just in the face. We stick for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we'll wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, with your heart in hand. You know better.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want this shit now and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you
should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleeds. Truth is, the strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Fresh tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly with seats. Call plumbing cause I'm at them. Been swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said it's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that
Welcome to the